staying here. It's 10 minutes past 1 o'clock and it's World Teachers Day. Yes, as I was saying earlier on, teachers are a very special part of us, whether we like it or not. We have teachers that we look to. One of my greatest influences in life is my teacher in the secondary school. Maybe I was too childish or whatever it is in primary school, but I remember very well my secondary school teacher. One I became really very close to and learned a lot of things. And that's Mr. Madugu, from my school. This is one special person to me. I don't know why. Every time I think about teachers, he cried, because he taught me a whole lot. He's very profound. I still call him, still talk with him, and just let him know that he's remembered his love and all of that. And so teachers are an important role of the society. You cannot do without a teacher. You cannot. Even if you're not a literate person, if you're not a literate person, somehow, but someone must have taught you something. Starting with the parents, of course. Who taught you, some of the principles that you go by today? Your parents, or they're your teachers, right? You have teachers in your parents because they taught you the way of life, guided you, and helped you to see the difference between right or wrong and how you should go so that it doesn't lead you to addiction. So those are people too that knowledge as our first teachers that we came in contact with, given by God unto us. And then we now had to be enrolled in schools, especially with the formal educational sector. And then we had teachers who taught us different subjects, starting from nursery school, where you had the basic English, maths and writing skills and all of that, the coloring. Then you move to your primary, where you have all the subjects like social studies, geography. You're introduced to them in the elementary. Then you now on to secondary school, and it steps a notch higher. You now begin to specialize when you get to SS1 after writing your GSS and they're okay. Based on your results, you go to a counselor who tells you that based on your results, your strength will be better for you to go to sciences, to the technical, to commercial, or to arts, and so on and so forth, So you see how our lives were guided and shaped by this set of people? Very amazing, honestly. Very, very amazing. But then also you look at it from other or wider perspective. You also have teachers in your religious institutions too. You have pastors, you have your imams, you have alfas, you have different people who guide you in your spiritual walk. So somehow they serve as guides, they serve as people who teach you and also encourage you to have sort of relationship with your God and in your spiritual life and walk. So we can, without teachers, somehow we cannot be, we are without someone's influence, without someone mentoring us. Learn from books. So the authors are becoming our teachers, one other because of the knowledge they pour out through their books. I'll never forget Chinua Achebe's book, one of my most favorite literature books of all time, Things Fall Apart. And I went on to read several of his, I saw many of Chinua Achebe's book because he was a person that influenced my reading culture right from beginning, So people, not just the ones you down in the formal classroom, but through even movies, through different socialization stratas in the society, you get to have teachers here and there taught you one way or the other. Today we celebrate teachers, okay? And let's give you a history of World Teachers Day, okay? The idea became popular back in the 19th century when various local educators were honored. It may have happened on various dates, but they have one thing in common, and that's the celebration and appreciation of teachers. And putting all of this together, UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, proclaimed that the first World Teachers Day would be celebrated on October 5th in 1984. So that was the genesis of World Teachers Day, or history of the World Teachers Day. So various ceremonies and honors are given to teachers of the world, surpass expectation for the profession. Many countries hold competitions where special educators be nominated to win the important title of Teacher of the Year. World Teachers Day is now celebrated in more than 100 countries, and that tells you how very important that is. That's why that number of countries are also involved. So, without wasting time, we'll be hearing you, on who you think have the greatest, impact, or who are the greatest teachers you've had to contact with, whether in the formal sector or the informal sector. Who are some of the greatest teachers and mentors in your life? And what have they taught you as a person? That's what I want to talk about today. Who are the greatest or some of the best teachers, and what they taught you that you've come in contact with? Remember, we talked about teachers not just from the classroom perspective, but from a wider view. If you want to talk about it from, your school, it's okay. If you want to talk about it from the perspective of the books that you've read and it teaches something based on an author or, on a field that they wrote, or, people you've come in contact with and by their lifestyle and the things they did, they taught you something of immense importance. I think it's a time to talk about people and remember what they've taught you fondly and also honor them. Right. And in the course of it, I'll still be giving them historical facts, to the Teacher Day celebration, wide, what has been done, etc. So let's get on with the conversation. 17 minutes past 1. We stop at 1:45 to take on our guest. You call on 0700 951 0000 and 009597 4869. WhatsApp is 08099930137. By the way, I'm streaming live. Please join me via YouTube, Nigeria Abuja. Okay, Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. And Facebook is Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. Happy Teachers Day. Let's hear from you guys about your teachers and the impact they've had in your life. Hello.
Hello, Swat.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes. My name is Thomas and
You're welcome.
In fact, just like what you narrated before, I have one teacher in my primary school that so much like I was so stubborn to an extent that every day I must go back home with because I was a kind of stubborn person to an extent I don't like reading. Anything that has to do with reading, I will go to the window, change my vision. But this man stood by me and make sure that I must know how to read. And sometimes I see him.
Remember his name? You need to call his name.
I remember his name.
Call his name now.
Uncle Kola, a Yoruba man.
Uncle Kola. What's the name of your school?
Friendly school.
Oh. In Kaduna?
Yes, in Kaduna, Kafanchan.
Oh, Kafanchan. No wonder I don't listen in Kafanchan.
So that man still there with me. I don't want to know how to read, but that man fascinated me.
Yeah.
He will make sure that I'm grateful today. That's any time I travel back home. The last time I saw that man is if you see the way that man first, I said, what will I do to put my on face now? I remember my sister, did you recognize me? And I say, so person from. He looked at me, say, come, he hugged me. It's you. I said, yes, sir. He was so happy. You make it in life. Honestly, it's what we have to appreciate that. Honestly, in fact, I don't know what to do with that, but I pray that God will give me long life. Prize that man with something to do.
Start with little. Don't wait until you have plenty. Time no day. Just start with any little. Yeah. Don't wait. I went because of him this thing. So, by the grace will be. Okay.
I want to reach out Pastor Ingembi for molding me in the child way, putting me in the spiritual way. Please, that man really try for me. Pastor Kure.
All right. Throne Room Ministries, I know that.
Not because of them by now. I know I could have become something else. Because all mates over there, they have already become something else. Smokers, all manner of things.
All right.
I'm still standing strong. Yes.
That's an amazing one. Yes. Amazing one, Damasanin Kafanch. Thank you for the contribution. Hello. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Me, Tony, I'm calling from Abuja.
All right. Tell us about your best teacher or some of the best teachers in your life.
My best teacher is Mrs. Helen. The teacher very nice for me. The teacher really helped me a lot.
Mrs. Helen was in which school now? Which did you attend?
JSS Sky, that could be Abuja.
Okay.
Yeah, this was very nice to me. She helped me a lot. So I wish very best of life, peace and happiness in life.
Yeah.
She helped me a lot. That's all right. I want to say.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you for acknowledging Miss Ling. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
My name is Salasti. In fact, he made mention of that Emmanuel Nuhukure. I used to In fact, I always go to one room. I remember in those days, and some along the way, I have not been finding the opportunity, maybe due to the insecurity and so on and so forth. My best teacher was is Jacob from Kaduna, and I school at NE Primary School, Barnawa, Kaduna.
Okay.
So that man, you know, in those days, we read by cramming, but getting to the hand of Jacob, he must, even after reading the one that you open another page, he must say, you must place. That is how that man, I'm telling you, with Cain. In fact, I will, be friend to my elder brother. I will go to my elder brother and say, please, this is the assignment given to us. And tomorrow, if I don't read this page, Master Giwa is a shopkeeper. He has a shop village. He saw if they put another person will stand. I say, that is how I learned how to read through Prince Jacob. Yeah. Honestly, I will never forget that man. May God bless him wherever he is. I don't know where he is, but I say, may God bless him. I appreciate our numerous callers and contributors of this great radio station like Abubakar. Encouraged me again a lot in so many ways. You and God bless Nigeria Info.
All right. Nigeria Info. God bless you too. Thank you. We get to learn from a lot of you, honestly. I learned from many of you guys don't know. I think one of the things that I get to do, or one of the best ways of learning, is when you listen to other people and appreciate them. Okay, you don't have to agree with them, but you listen and understand. Will give you a different perspective, so that when the time comes for you to apply the knowledge you have, you think from a wider perspective. When I was doing my master's, I realized that okay, so education is even so much than just you cram downloading. They'll just tell you, okay, discuss this. Give us different perspective, mate. And that's where my knowledge in radio, or my wing on radio, really helped me, because I had to do my project, something relating to media, and so the different perspectives of people, peculiar this to this and to that, came in handy. And that's why we always encourage. Just because somebody does not hold the same opinion with you does not mean that you have to insult them. Like yesterday, I saw somebody, this thing is a witch, is a this, and I'm like, all right. Why are people like that? Learn. That's the essence of it, even if you don't agree. Okay? So, we are still celebrating Teachers' Day, and we're acknowledging our teachers who have impacted us in the most profound way that we can remember, whether at primary, secondary, or whatever level. We'll take this quick commercial.
We must not play politics, duty.
Let's talk about the biggest.
This is Nigeria in. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
You are today. Okay, still the numbers are 0700 95000 and 080 999 Like I said, please drop your comments on our YouTube page. We're live streaming, and you can drop your messages on our YouTube page. We're also live streaming there. I'll be glad to read from you. Okay, let's go back to the WhatsApp portal. Hello? Uh-oh, that call did. Hello?
No, I don't know.
Yes. Donatus. I can't hear you. Hello? Hello, Donatus? Okay, maybe you can... you can call me back. Sorry. That thing is not going through at all. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
From my...
What's your
my
name?
In my church.
Your name? Sir, your name is very important. You tell us your name. Okay.
And my best teachers now, number one. Mommy Z, that Mommy Z, she must be a teacher. She loves to see her analysis. And the Abaga, those two people, I love enough from them. So I see them as a real model. Because when somebody talking without being biased, I always listen to them. Thank you and God bless.
All right. Thank you for that. Let's take on more callers. Hello?
Hello?
It's not a good output. Sorry. Yes, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Annie Joseph.
Welcome, Mr. Annie.
I'm calling from Wusu.
Okay.
Yeah, I always be lucky to have one teacher, both from my primary sector, my parents, the ones I'm looking in Nigeria Info. But today, I want to celebrate two of the teachers in secondary school. One, we call him Art Master. His name is Jerry Okeke.
Okay, which school did you go to?
The other is to teach us Greek. These two teachers, to be hard on me, as a very stubborn student back in secondary school. But it was when I finished my secondary school, gained admission, that I know that those people were the best teachers I ever had. Two of them, they were both off on me. If they want to beat me, they will beat me as animal. I'm telling you, they wouldn't that's a new Greek master used to read my clothes and beat me from pain.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
You're not rich like that now. To the big person animal for why now?
See, I used to behave as if I'm not a human being. Telling you the truth. I used to be very, very stubborn back in 72. And anybody that knows me in any group, I mean Obola for secondary school back in the days, we testify to what I mean you. And in fact, the day that Greek master saw me with my NYC uniform, as in, he nearly cried, telling me, Joseph, this is why we are being you.
That's why we're beating you.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
As I'm talking, I'm getting emotional because I realized those men loved me.
All right.
They loved me, and I'm celebrating them especially today. I pray that we keep them alive, and any day I will travel to Abuja, I will ask of them. No matter how little. The art master, the lamb I had, he was suffering stroke. But I pray he still be alive.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Nee. Appreciate it.
Hello, Swat.
Hello.
Swat, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Swat, my name is Omar.
You're welcome.
Yes. Swat, my papa will be my teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Let's look at the broad.
Hello.
play or to the hello. Hello, Swat.
Go ahead.
You said we should look at it broadly.
Yes.
From my pop, Swat, my papa will lock me for sale by himself. Like as the DPU put him behind us. It's my DPU ask her, okay, say you're my papa, let me born now. That level of stubbornness. I don't do, but actually stubborn, like to the core. I go to school, somebody was calling me to their house. I don't batin, I don't down, I don't beat time. But I go for the damn change anyway. I'm going to be the church now for the person, but the truth is, I hail that man. I don't call his name, but Alaji him so rest in perfect peace. Like my man, not just me, I was able to build us. Like you wake up and where all the night? Come. This now I do you A, B, C, D. Help them, you no good. It's for your own. I will beat you the left hand, drag you out the other hand, and correct you. Maybe don't beat you. You beat you mercilessly, not talking to your sense. But let the person know this is why I'm doing this to you. Man, I respect that man.
All right.
He locked me up. When he released me, they came to take me away that evening. This I was shivering like that. I go die to me. Okay. Say deep now, put him in jail. I just slept there over the night. He brought me the following morning. When we shine the following day, that's part of the day. He gathered all of us. He said, you know why I send me the cell? Make you sleep there. It's now the cell is not meant for human being. Fight for stubbornness. So somebody will come out and think, then you won't say you won't die. You say no time to pay for my front. So you will not be. If you are in Europe tomorrow, you have been in the cell. It's okay. I'll be here some days, but it's all right. All now for learning.
All right. Thank you so much, Umar, for the contribution. Let's read some messages and know what people are saying there. Okay, this one here is a message from Vivian in Gariki. She said, I didn't know that today was Teachers' Day until I turned on my radio. I want to celebrate all the teachers who taught me at Federal Government Girls College, Owerri. They are the reason I have excelled in any place. Go today. I stand out without stress because they did not only try to become book smart, but also growing in the right culture, fear of God, integrity that turned out to be a personality I'm proud to have today. Congratulations, Vivian. That's good to hear. Okay, I also take on one. He said, Papa said, put him behind bars. Your dad was a tough man, oh. Then Miss Swat, my name is Anjuma Eza. I want to celebrate my teacher, Mr. Austin. He's the reason I can read back in primary school days. He can very well, and he used to review his previous topics before introducing a new one. And you must ask a question or else you go collect. I'm grateful to him. Bless him. I went to T Nursery and Primary School in Taraba State. Okay, that's good. That's very good. To Premier Nursery School in Kaduna before moving on to Capital School and then Bethel High School, then UB, maybe I say UB. Hey, sorry about that. Okay. Usafa God said, this is what I only remember teachers, one in my primary 4, Mrs. Mariam Inyang Ukam, who blessed my life, and the other in sex school, Mr. Jacob Abuja from Ghana, who nearly ruined me in Bian Community Secondary School. Above is my audio with my primary 4 teacher, whom I called at least 3 times today. Interesting. Let's listen a bit to that. We may not be able to read this everything. Okay?
Your day, it's Workers' Day. The impact you made on my life, I can't forget it. And the impact you made in the lives of other students, I can't forget it. So, though we have no silver nor gold to give on you, I have no silver or gold to give on to you, but I celebrate you. I celebrate you, Madam Mrs. Mary Inyang. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma. Amen. 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 Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Wow. She still sounds like she's still teaching. We can hear a lot of kids behind in the background. Wow. Like Rudy said earlier on, honestly, teachers are, if you don't have a passion for this, then just don't be there. Because it takes a lot of passion. You find teachers who teach, even after retirement, they are called back to college. I know of a couple that were called back and they went back gladly to teach because they are just so passionate about everything that is centered around children, their development, and all of that. So, wow, that's so nice. That's so nice. Okay, let's take a WhatsApp call. Hello? Hello? Okay, I think that call went off. Hello? All right, another one there. Good afternoon, Swat. My shout out goes to my primary school teacher, Mr. Umoran. Such an amazing man with a wonderful teaching skill. He shaped my life positively. He was a very strict and tough man. He cannot promote first to 10 position in class. The rest you have to repeat his class. Hey, God. The time goes to supply textbook for us free. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Antoine, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, Diana from Nubi.
Okay. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me. Let me just go ahead. I want to appreciate my teachers, secondary school, federal government girls school, Calabar. They trained me both in learning, academic, and in character. Most especially, I want to thank Mrs. Oyama. Mama really taught me English, made me love that subject, and I look forward to summary when I were to do write our WAEC. So I really want to appreciate her. Then I want to appreciate my lecturer when I was doing my MSc. You know, I don't want to go into the hustle and tussle of Nigerian universities, but that lecturer, Father, like he really took it upon him to see that we become good master students, not just to write exams and just copy papers. You know, he really made me understand why we went there to learn, and it's really something like God bless him, because I know what he saved me. See, I was running my master's in Abuja here, going down to the east almost every month. It made it easier for me. I started sending my work through online, something I didn't know was possible. So I really want to thank him. Then I also want to thank my children's teachers. They do a lot for us. You know, most times we don't attack them. My child this, my child that, but they do a lot. I'm a living witness. I want to greet Mrs. Noye, especially my son's teacher. May God continue to bless her for all that she takes time to put my son through. May God continue to bless all the teachers.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Diane. Appreciate that. Okay, let me read some messages on our Facebook live streaming, even though he has stopped now. I don't know why. Brightor said he was watching from Duse Alaji. Also, Francis Omanga Namani. Teachers are the role model in society and shouldn't be taken for granted. To agree with you. Thank you so much for reaching out. To this other message, I'm trying to hurry up as we have our guests already. Teachers guys should do giveaway for Teachers Day. It won't be a bad idea, says Grace. Are you a child, Grace? Best teacher is Mr. Omodubi. He really tried for me when I was in just 3. I wanted to quit, but he kept encouraging me. My school is Osu Community Grammar School in Osun State. Ola from Gosa. Thank you so much for that. Then this one says, good afternoon all. A special happy Teachers Day to the following who have impacted me. Okay, Ikem, just 1 to 3, bookkeeping, Comprehensive High School, Kutiang. Mrs. Moses Ochu, SS1, SS3, Economics, Comprehensive High School, Kutiang. Mr. Algadel Secondary Community School, Utguang, who amplified poetry in literature, which used to be a very difficult aspect of literature to understand, e.g. Nightfall in Weto. Then my late uncle, Ake Uzebi, and my late dad, Mr. Idang Agaku. I also appreciate my children's teachers, which I'm happy Teachers Day. Mr. Godwin from Area. Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin. Okay. Nothing or no one to celebrate. I've learned on my own one than anyone or any class has taught me. If I made mistake, pick from there. Mouth is the name I used to me. That's interesting, Mouth. Hey, yes, we're still on the Teacher Day celebration. We'll take at least one before I usher my guest in. And that would be who? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you. I just want, I am Manga Alpi.
Okay.
Teacher. Despite it is Teacher's Day, I am in my office for next lesson. As it is, and I just want to use this opportunity to thank my children in Barrow Primary School in Garki, and also all my colleagues that are enjoying their today.
Okay. Are you a teacher?
Yes, I am a teacher at the Government Technical College in Lee.
Happy World Teachers Day.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we appreciate all you do for us.
Regards. Yes.
All right, sir. Thank you. That's two. Right. So let's pause and bring in the guest. Don't worry, we'll still continue a bit after the commercial and then wrap up at. Okay. So please don't go anywhere. Stay with me. It's World Teachers Day on the sunny side. I'll be back.
This is Nigeria Info.